Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing a review on the new Anastasia Beverly Hills and Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. I'm so excited about this, and I kind of wanted to switch it up and do something a little bit different because maybe you guys have already seen reviews on this because it's been out for like, how long now? Maybe like 2 weeks, which is like a year in YouTube time in the beauty community. So I wanted to show you guys swatches of this, how it looks on my face, but not only that, I want to show you guys some dupes that I found for each shade. So yes, I did find dupes for each shade, which I'm so excited about. I spent a lot of time like looking through my collection, comparing things, seeing how they match up to this. I had swatches like all up and down my arm. So I'm so excited about this, and if you guys want to see what I think about this glow kit and also some really affordable dupes, then just keep on watching. I'm going to show you guys right now. And I actually saw this in stores and it was the last one, so I kind of took that as a sign that I needed to get it. But it is actually sold out right now on Sephora's website. I don't know when it's coming back in stock, but you can actually get emails when things do come back in stock on Sephora's website. But I just went on Anastasia's website and it is still available on there, and there's free shipping on orders over $25, which is awesome. So the glow kit retails for $40 on Sephora's website, Anastasia's website, and you actually get 6 different highlighter shades. And if you guys don't know who Nicole Guerrero is, I'm sure you guys do. She's an awesome beauty YouTuber. She does amazing makeup tutorials. She is hysterical. I love her personality. She's so fun. And I've been watching her videos for such a long time now. I don't even know how many years now, but I love her videos. Whenever she uploads, I always check out her videos and see what tutorials she came out with. She has amazing tips. So I've been a long time fan of Nicole's, and when she came out with this glow kit, I was super happy for her. It's beautiful. The outside packaging is really nice. It has her name in holographic lettering, which I thought was a nice touch. And I love just the overall pink packaging on this, how there's a bit of glitter to it. It looks really pretty when you have the flash on your phone or when it's out in the sunlight. It's just a really cute little case. When you open this up, you get 6 highlighters. I'm sure you guys have seen this so many times because everyone's been reviewing it, but today I wanted to kind of switch it up instead. Because you guys have probably seen this so many times, I have some awesome, pretty good dupes, and they're all mostly affordable in drugstore. So I'm going to go through each shade in the glow kit, and then for each shade I'm going to show you guys a dupe that I do have. I spent like an hour and a half scouring through my collection, seeing which items I had that were comparable to these. And I will say that when I was swatching these highlighters against my other highlighters, these kind of just made my other highlighters look completely flat and dull when next to these, because these are so pigmented and sparkly and glittery, not in a bad glittery kind of way, but the glow that these have are insane. Like, you really don't need to use a lot of pressure when you pick these up on your brush or with your finger because they are that pigmented, and I absolutely love it. And I feel like it was very hard to find things that were comparable to these shades and the intensity of these shades in my collection. So to me, that actually kind of justified buying it because they were so different from anything else that I had. And also, another thing that I love about these shades is that you can wear these all as eyeshadows. I'm definitely going to wear these as eyeshadows, especially Daydream right here, this orangey shade. I think it's going to be beautiful all over the lid. I do have 2 other Anastasia glow kits. I have Gleam, and I also have, which one is it? It's called Sweets, I think. It's the one that has the purple in it, the whitish gold, and I love the formula on those. Anastasia's glow kits are incomparable. Like, the formula is just super soft. If you like a more subtle highlight, kind of like a lit from within glow, then these might not be for you. But I will say, if you use these with a stippling brush or just a light hand, it will give you a lighter glow. Just don't press too hard into the pan, because these colors to me are super unique, so I definitely think it warrants having it in your collection if you are kind of on the fence about this glow kit. I do think it honestly is worth it. Getting into the colors, the first one, Kitty Cat, it was so hard for me. Let me actually show you guys the palette. Oh, and something else I want to say, you guys have probably heard this already, but it does not have a mirror inside. I think that's why it was $5 cheaper, because there was no mirror inside. I do kind of miss the mirror, but it's not like a complete deal breaker to me. I do have many other mirrors that I can use with this palette, so it's not too bad. And the fact that they wanted to give it to you at a cheaper price point, I think is nice. And you get more shades in here, so I think it kind of balances it out. So Kitty Cat, I could not find something like this in my collection that I already had. It was really hard for me to find a dupe on these. So Kitty Cat is described as, I pulled up the website so I could just read to you guys what they say it is. Kitty Cat is pink with a platinum reflect. So I will do close-up swatches of each of these so you guys don't have to like strain your eyes to try and see the swatch cat. And you can see how pigmented these are with just one swipe. And this one is beautiful. I love this shade. I think it is so unique. It's kind of like a peachier kind of pink, and it's super beautiful. And the dupe that I have for this, I looked in my Violet Voss and Laura Lee palette, and interestingly enough, I think this shade right here, Tickled Pink, is kind of a dupe for this shade Kitty Cat. So I think it does lean a tiny bit more orange, and the formula on this, because it is like a foiled eyeshadow, it is a little bit denser than the Anastasia highlight, but it is a very close dupe. I will show you guys what they look like side by side so you can see. It's not like 100%, but if you're looking for something that you already have in your collection that is similar, I think they are pretty close. And actually the consistency of the Nicole Guerrierro highlighters does remind me a lot of a foiled eyeshadow, so I guess there's no surprise that there is a dupe that is that kind of foiled eyeshadow type of texture, because the formulas are very similar to one another. The second shade we have here is called Forever Young, another really pretty shade that I think actually looks darker in the pan than it actually swatches and comes out on your face. Actually, a lot of these shades for some reason look a little bit more darker in the pan, but when you swatch them out, they're really not that dark, I promise you guys, because at first I was like, are these gonna like all go with my skin tone? But I feel like I could get away with most of these. Maybe 143 might be a little too dark, but they all swatch lighter than they appear in the pan. Forever Young is described as a pink pearl with a silver reflect, and definitely I can see that, so I'm just gonna do a little swatch right here. Beautiful. I love it. I think it's really unique and pretty. It's swatched really nice. There is a little bit of glitter in this one. I don't think it's too bad though. The formula is really smooth and creamy. I think Forever Young might be one of my favorites in the whole palette. It just kind of reminds me of like a princessy type of pink highlight. Forever Young, I have a dupe for this. It's from ColourPop. And the dupe that I have is the it's called Super Shock Cheek, and the shade is Smokin' Whistles. So this one I think is pretty comparable to Forever Young. So this is what it looks like. It's that creamy kind of formula, and they're pretty similar to me. I will say that Forever Young does have like definitely more of a pink tone to it, but I do think they're pretty similar, so I'll show you guys what it looks like. For some of my dupes, I did have to do a little bit of mixing, but if you guys are into that, I did find one more that is kind of comparable to Forever Young. It's in the NYX Strobe of Genius Illuminating Palette. This was in my top highlighters video. I love this palette, and the dupe that I have for you guys is if you mix these two shades right here, so this is more of like a pinkier highlight, and then this shade right here, it's more of like a white champagne-y kind of highlight. If you mix the two together, you do get a similar effect to Forever Young. So I just want to show you guys this as well. If you have this palette, this is a really good one. These shades in here are nowhere near as bright as the Nicole Guerrierro Glow Kit with Anastasia. They're more of a sheen, whereas the Nicole one is more of like a very bright foiled kind of look. The next one in the top row is Daydream. So Daydream is described as a coral with a white gold reflect. I think this one is so unique. You really never see an orange highlighter, and I was kind of looking through my collection and I was wondering, like, why has no one made an eyeshadow this color? Because I feel like it would be so pretty all over the lid. I'm definitely going to wear this as an eyeshadow. This is one of the most unique shades out of the whole collection of highlighters that she did. And I'm just going to do a little swatch right here. This one you definitely can see the glitter in, but as I'm swatching it, I really don't see too much glitter in the swatch. But again, super creamy, super buttery and pigmented. I love this shade. I think it is so pretty and unique. I've really never seen anything like it before. Well, for Daydream, I actually have 2 dupes, and this one's kind of funny, the first one that I found. Okay, so this, it was limited edition. I don't think you can get this anymore, but I know a bunch of us do have this because we're beauty obsessed, so you guys probably have this in your collection. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Gold Bar in Holly Gold Head. This was from the holiday collection. I got this off of Wet n Wild's website. It was up there for a while, so hopefully most of you had a chance to get this. Okay, the shade, not the gold part, but there's a little star right here in the middle is a dupe for Daydream. It's kind of hard to pick this up on a brush, but what you can actually do is use a little eyeshadow brush, like a blending brush, to pick up the color, and I'll show you guys what they look like next to each other. Can you guys see that right there? So there are the 2, and again, I will show you guys this closer so you can actually see the 2 next to each other, but they're pretty close if you're looking for something similar. Yeah, so hopefully again you guys have this one in your collection. This is a stunning highlighter. The next dupe I found for Daydream is in the Triple Baked Blusher from Makeup Revolution in Peachy Pink Kisses. So this has 3 different stripes of colors in it. So this shade right here, the more orangey tone shade on the end, this one right there, is a dupe for Daydream. I'll just do a little swatch so you guys can see what that looks like. Yeah, these are like super close. It's crazy. So this one up here is Daydream, and this one on the bottom right here is Peachy Pink Kisses, the blush from Makeup Revolution, which if you saw my video, you know that it's definitely more of like a highlighter. I have another dupe for Daydream, and that is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Crown of My Canopy. So this is like an orangey-ish tone kind of highlighter. Looks really, really pretty on medium to deep skin tones, but these 2 are so similar as well. I will show you guys a swatch. I thought I did a pretty good job finding some dupes for that one. And moving on to the next shade, which is so pretty. It's Forever Lit, and this one is described as, this one is platinum with a lavender reflect. It's beautiful. I wore this one yesterday, and it definitely gave a really nice glow to the cheeks. I will do a swatch for you guys. So soft, and it does have that really cool reflex to it, which I like. Kind of that like duochrome reflex. The 2 dupes I found, okay, here's another one that you kind of have to mix together, but I took JCat Shine Your Day Shimmery Powder, and I don't know what number this is. I'll link it down below for you guys. I got this from Ulta's website. So if you mix this with the NYX pigment in Luna, you get something very similar to Forever Lit. And of course I will do a comparison close up for you guys so you can see. So I know it seems like a little bit of work to mix them together, but they're both affordable dupes. So I thought that was really cool. The next one we have here is Glow Getter. This is more of the gold tone in the whole collection, and this is described as a champagne with a rose reflex. So for Glow Getter, I found that ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Wisp is a close dupe, and this is again another one of those creamy type of formulas. I really like these. These apply really nicely with the finger. And when I swatch them next to each other, they are so close. I think Wisp is like a hair darker, similar to me. So on top is Wisp, and on the bottom is the Anastasia one. The pan looks very similar to one another. I think that is a really good dupe, and these are really affordable from ColourPop. I love these. There's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. You guys have probably seen this before. This is a stunning highlight for the price point. The formula is really soft and pigmented, really similar. So I don't know if you guys can see this again, but the Wet n Wild is on the bottom and Glow Getter is in the middle. So I do think they are really close. So the last shade in the palette is 143. This one, again, really beautiful shade. Definitely gonna wear this as an eyeshadow. 143 is described as a rose gold with a bronze reflect. One is super creamy. Ooh, love it. It's beautiful. So I have two dupes for 143. The first one is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Gold Bar from the Holiday Collection. So actually the gold part that makes up like most of the highlighter is a pretty good dupe for this shade. It's just that the gold bar, I'd say, is a touch more on the gold side. So that is all of my dupes that I have for you guys. I hope you liked them. And now I'm just going to kind of apply some of the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit on my face because I want to see what some of these shades look like and also so you guys can see what they look like. So I have two brushes I like to highlight with. I like the Morphe R31 brush and I like using the Tweezerman Flat Top Foundation brush. You're probably like, what? This is for foundation. But it's really nice because it's very dense, so it's good so you could pick up highlighter with it and it kind of packs it on. Try, I think, Forever Young. Let's do Forever Young on this side. And you really, like I said before, don't need to like rub your brush in. You just need to lightly tap it in like this and then tap off the excess. And I kind of just like to go like this and do little strokes. Ooh, oh my goodness. Do you guys see that? That is beautiful. It's like platinum on your skin. It makes, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Side of my brush, and I'm gonna do, let's do Daydream on this side. That is so pretty. It's like a bright, just orangey kind of sheen, but it looks really nice. It mixes pretty, like if you have a pink blush on. That's awesome. Hey guys, I'm back. I had to take a little break because one, my battery died, and two, I was starving. So I'm back and I wanted to tell you guys that I was just looking in the mirror at my face and how the highlights look. I am obsessed with them. They are stunning, so glowy. I'll tell you guys though that as I was looking at my face, I did see little chunks of glitter like on random parts of my face, like on my nose, over here. So that's kind of like off-putting. I don't love that, but I don't think it affects the look of the highlight. If anything, I think these highlights are some of the brightest and glowiest that I own and the most intense that I own. It's just annoying when you have kind of like that glitter fallout on your face. So I just wanted to tell you guys because I have been wearing it for a little bit now. That is pretty much everything. Overall thoughts, I think this highlighter palette is insanely intense. So smooth, pigmented, right up there with the rest of the Anastasia glow kits in terms of just like amazing quality. I do highly recommend you guys check this out. I think the shades are really unique. Granted, I did, I think, find some really nice dupes. So if you don't feel like spending the money on this, or maybe you know you can't find it at your Sephora and maybe you're just looking for some dupes, I hope I gave you guys some nice options. I really love this, so I am super happy that I purchased this. So that is it. I hope you guys did enjoy my little review on the Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. I hope you guys liked all the dupes, and please don't like hurt me if they're not exactly perfect. I just wanted to give you guys some alternatives that looked very similar to what was in this beautiful palette in case you guys wanted some more affordable options. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not yet, and make sure you hit that little bell down below so you get notified of future videos. And that's it. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!